everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Tupi, and today, for 2 hours, I am yours. And for right now, for 1 hour, today, we are playing Timberborn. What do we think? What do we think? How does everything sound? We sound good? I moved my mic so we're a little bit louder. Everything's good?
You sound great.
Alright, perfect. Okay. Then let's get started. We're going to continue right where we left off. How was your guys' Easter, by the way? I didn't get to ask the last 2 days. Because I forgot. I hope you guys had a good Easter. I cooked some hardcore food. Hardcore. We had a ham. It was a shank ham. And we covered it in brown sugar seasonings, and believe it or not, we use apple juice because we have I have like a big pan with like a rack that makes it so the ham is sitting a little bit higher up than the bottom of the pan, so you can put liquid at the bottom of it. So I put apple juice, and I also had I made a glaze that was brown sugar, honey, a little bit of apple juice again, and there was something else I put in it, but I can't remember. But after having basted that over the top, I covered it in brown sugar and some other seasonings. And, you know, obviously after basting it, anything that didn't stick to the ham were going to, because we scored it as well, went to the bottom. So I poured some more apple juice in the bottom because there really wasn't a lot of liquid. And we had like about an inch worth of liquid sitting at the bottom, and it turned out fire, I gotta say. Definitely recommend. Although we were supposed to use apple cider, we couldn't get apple cider because I decided to go get the ingredients that I needed the day of, because I wasn't really going to do anything fancy, and I ended up making more food because we ended up having a friend to come over. And the store that I wanted to get the apple cider vinegar, or no, apple cider, not vinegar, apple cider, at the store, that store was closed. So we had to go to the Dollar General, which of course was open. They're always open, just so you know. They don't ever let their workers have off. And, you know, that worked to my benefit, but I do feel bad for the workers who had to be there on Easter instead of home. But anyway, yeah, we made ham, we made mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes, not the boxed crap, because I am a person of class, thank you very much. And everything I make tastes absolutely fantastic. As you can tell, everything I make on Easter is fantastic. Everything I do is fantastic. Of course, because I am fantastic. Anyway. What else did I make? I didn't just do ham and mashed potatoes. I also did biscuits. I did not make the biscuits homemade. I'm sorry. I am a little bit of a Pillsbury crook, I guess you could say. We had the Pillsbury biscuits, and I'm forgetting the other thing that I made. Oh, I made chicken buffalo ranch dip. Delicious. Fantastic. And you know what? I didn't actually use, cooked chicken breast, actual chicken breast that I cooked and then shredded. I actually used chicken breast in a can, so it was very inexpensive to make. It's a very good, honestly, I would say it could be a meal in of itself. It was a dip, so it would feel more like an appetizer having been a dip, but honestly, it really could have been a meal by itself because it was really, really good. It was just chicken, and that's why I used canned chicken, because that was just what was easily accessible to me, and I had to clean a ton before we started cooking, so I needed to save myself some time by getting canned. Because I did have chicken breast, to be honest with you, but I just didn't want to cook it. It would have taken too long to cook it, just to shred it. So the canned stuff worked great, though. It tasted perfectly fine. So I would suggest, if you wanted to make it, that you can use the canned chicken. You know, don't be afraid to be a little lazy, or, you know, save yourself some time, do something cheaper, even if it's not as high quality. It still tastes really good. And then we did cheddar cheese, ranch, a little bit of Frank's Red Hot, which honestly I could have added more to. You didn't really taste it that much. I thought I added quite a bit, because, you know, it only comes out in drops, but I could have added more, to be honest. It really wasn't even hot at all. It wasn't spicy at all. I also put green onions. I put some green onions in it, and I think I also did cream cheese. A block of cream cheese. Made it, I think it really added to it very well. You could also add bacon bits to it. I couldn't get bacon. I forgot to check if Dollar General had bacon. I'm not sure if they do, to be honest. I think they can, but I didn't get to check while I was there, so I forgot. But bacon would have been a really cool addition to it. But honestly, it was good without the bacon anyway. It was great. I actually bought like 4 bags of chips and did not have enough. Did not have enough dip for that much chips. So maybe I'll make it again soon because it was really good and I really like to have that. Honestly, it was the best thing out of everything that I made. I think that was the best. That was addicting. You just mix it all in a bowl and then I topped some more cheese onto it and we baked it for a little bit. Highly recommend, highly recommend making it. It's very easy and it's very delicious. It's so worth it. You could put anything else you'd want in it too, to be honest. Like, I don't think it called for green onions. Well, the recipe I saw did, but not everybody put green onions in it. It was really good with green onions anyway. Alright. Actually playing the game Timberborn now. What did I do last time? Because wasn't this how it looked when I opened it last time too? Did I even really do anything last time? Oh, that's right. We're struggling with our breeding population right now. I can't do anything because of it. Quite frankly, this should be paused too. And you know what sucks is that I can't really do anything. I need to let them breed, so I guess we should just let this run and I'll yap to you guys for a little bit. So what else should we yap about? We had Easter. What else is going on? What else can we talk about? We got to play a D&D campaign that day with my friend because my boyfriend does DMing for us. He's a very good DM. He's very fair, very understanding, even though I give him problems sometimes. I'm a little bit of a pain in the butt. Only sometimes. I really try not to be, but sometimes I'm conflicted by the decisions I'm forced to make in this game, but it's okay. We had fun. It was really fun. We got to fight a half giant, which was pretty dope. I actually play as a Hadozee. If you don't know anything about D&D, or you don't know anything specifically about the Astral Realm version of D&D, because that's really where the Hadozees, I think, are from, is the whole Astral Realm section of the game. It's basically a humanoid ape with flying squirrel glide, like flaps that allow them to glide. And she's a bard. Her name is Tempo. She's a big peacemaker, but she has a orc for a father. She was adopted by an orc who actually lost his son in the war, so he adopted her and taught her how to defend herself, but her as a person has always been a peacemaker. But you know, her father taught her because he was in the war. He was seen some stuff. He's you know, what would you call it? I don't think gruffy is a word, but that's what I thought of. He's a gruffy old man, big orc man, and he taught her that, you know, when you can't make peace, you're gonna have to kill. So she is willing to kill somebody if they will not speak peacefully. You know, if they won't make peace, then they're gonna have to be put down. It's just kind of how it has to go. We had another baby born, I see. That's good. I don't know why this is the second time I've had this issue in this game with the breeding. I talked about it in the last episode, but I just don't really understand what causes it. I said the whole thing with the housing where stuff like this, like because there's a baby in that house, there's, you know, no available space in this bed, despite the fact that there are other houses with available beds. There needs to be a bed available in the house where there are 2 beavers that can breed for a baby to be born. And since there's 2 in here with a baby, and there's 2 in here with a baby, until that baby moves into a different house, they're not gonna produce another baby. And over here, okay, good, they're all young, so they do actually have time to make a couple more babies. They tend to pass, at this point in the game, because their well-being isn't very high, they will pass at like 50 days. So they've got some time, but I really do need these babies to be moved out of the house here. What options do we got in here? No. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Can you pull that down? Thank you. It's giving me a glare on my screen. No, not the fan. You could have left that on. Or you could put it on the window over there and then just pull that down. Because it's not really going to be pulling wind through the window anymore. There we go. That's better. Thank you. That did make it darker for me. If you want to turn that lamp on, that should be fine. Yeah, that's good. It is kind of hot. It's very hot, actually. I'm going to put this fan on so my computer doesn't overheat. Okay, and you can't even hear that on the mic as far as I'm aware. You want to check for me? See if you can hear the fan? It's not registering, but... What if it's the fan that was causing that noise?
I think it is.
It's the fan causing the noise.
Because your voice is bouncing off of it.
Oh.
So if you want to use the fan, it has to be over here, blowing this way.
Okay.
It's directly under you, so it's picking up your voice.
Okay.
And cutting it up.
I really just need this pointed at the inside of my computer, so if you can just, at the back of the desk, point it to the inside of the computer for me. Because if I don't have that on, my computer will shut off. It hasn't done it in a while, but I've been using the fan, so... I'm sorry to anybody who watched my last 2 streams and heard the whirring noise. I didn't realize that that was the fan. I didn't even know that...
Plug it in.
I didn't even know that that sound was that. Where did you put it? I see. Hold on, we're all nice and up and close. Up and close. Sorry. Okay, now can you still hear it is the question. Ooh, but now it's blowing on me also, so that's nice. I like that. I hope that it's not messing up the sound now, though. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. What do we think? We're good?
You're good.
Awesome. Okay, well now we found out what that's always been, because that's not the first time I had that issue, but we had no idea. We thought it was filters on my microphone. I'm sitting here playing with it. It's the fan that I had on underneath of the desk. I'm so sorry. The last 2 streams had that noise and it really messed up the sound. I was very upset when I found out this morning that that's what it sounded like. So those 2 videos are, I can't do anything to fix it. We did the best that we could. I put a dehummer on it and everything, but you could still hear it very vividly. So for my... What did we stream yesterday? Minecraft Monday. So the Minecraft Monday where we played with Terra, the audio is messed up on that one. So when that VOD comes out, the audio is going to be messed up. And for the Fallout VOD, the audio is also messed up. So I'm apologize for that. I'm very upset about it, to be honest, because it sounds so bad. It just sounds so bad, but it's not going to be a problem anymore in the future. So thank you for bearing with me on that. One of our beavers grew up, which means that they moved out of the house. Now, these 2 should have another baby. Where did he start working, by the way? He became a builder? Does that mean we're getting building done? What other buildings did we, I had the idea... And this is the plan, but I don't know when we're going to be able to implement it because I really need more beavers for it. Oh, we have 6 now? Does that mean that they already just had another baby too? These 2 did, yes. Awesome. Okay, we're back. We're so back, chat. We're so back. Alright. We have been timber... born. Okay? Timber born. Well, let me get my chair a little bit closer. Now the question is, what do we work on? Other than building up our population, which I can't really do anything about, the only other thing I wanted to start working on was moving all of my industries up here but I can't move my farmland up there until the water level has risen, and I actually have to also build I have to build a drain, like a pressure valve sort of thing to raise the water level up around this. So not only do I need to, I'm gonna have to be without food for a little bit, actually. So we're gonna have to store up a ton of food. And you could see we do have a ton of carrots, but we also don't have the storage. No, we do have. There's still plenty that can go in there. This is, I have 183. Are they all being stored in here? They are being stored in here right now. Because I don't have a hauler. Yeah. We got 3 babies now! Yes, that means we got 9 beavers. We're so back. We're so back. I'm gonna pause the grills. We definitely... We got so many potatoes. We really do need to grill the potatoes. Did I make a storage for the grilled potatoes, though? These are regular potatoes. I think we were going to turn this into grilled potatoes, and then we were just going to kind of keep regular potatoes in here so that they can go right into the grill, get grilled up, go into storage, and then they'll stay in the storage for a while. We don't even have dandelions yet, so how about we... Let's make some more carrot storage, I suppose. We're building up our logging a bit. And look, we got chestnuts. We can start gathering chestnuts. Oh, heck yeah. We also, whenever we can get science going again, we can eventually unlock this geothermal engine, and then we can power a bunch of our industry. I'm gonna move the housing from over here because this whole district is just gonna have to be industry. The grills also don't need power, so they don't need to be here either. They could probably be with the housing, but where the housing is gonna go is a good question because where was I gonna plant is also the question. I kind of have to see how the green is gonna grow. It's a lot of, you know, don't know how things are going to happen until they happen, you know? I do really want this built, so maybe we should, just prioritize this a bit. Oh my god, goodness. We should be paused. Oh, it's a good thing I caught that. The drought didn't start yet. It's about to start, though. We'll be alright, though. 4 days. I should have put this on hardcore, shouldn't I? I should have been such a coward. Although we probably would have gotten wiped out multiple times with the whole breeding problem. I just realized that I have my mod thing, my mod view here on my iPad so that I can, I don't know, I can like do stuff on OBS over here, but that way I don't have to click off, and it was paused and I had the audio on, so it's a good thing it was paused actually. I got more water storage over here and we haven't even said it yet. Hella water. Hella water. Hella water. What did we set? This is all bushes. What are these? Are those the dandelions? No, those are sunflowers. Oh wait, no, here are the dandelions, and those are also sunflowers. At the end of the day, I do need to move. Maybe this should be like our water storage area. I think this would be a good area for water storage. I want a bigger area, like maybe up here for planting, but I don't know if this is going to turn green. I'd imagine it would when the water comes up to here, that it should turn a little bit green. But if it doesn't, we could make this our water storage area and plant some stuff over here. That is going to be plenty of space for farming. Honestly, I really don't even need this much for farming right now. Maybe we should have housing up here. But I also really don't want them to travel so far, because you got industry all the way over here. But you know what we do have? I gotta find out where, and I'm really excited. I haven't gotten to play with this yet. This isn't even, like, new. This isn't even, like, new in the game. This has been in the game for... This was the update before the full release came, was the zip lines. Is it in here? Yeah, zip lines. We can start, eventually, when we get enough science, we can start doing zip lining, and then we can have their housing over here, and then they can zip line all the way across if they gotta go that way, and then anybody else can just walk down the steps over here, and then we can also zip line over here. I don't remember exactly how the zip lining works, because I did watch somebody, it was Sky. I was watching Sky play with the zip lines a little bit, but I wasn't paying full attention to those videos, so I don't really remember if, like, the way zip lining I am aware of works is that you gotta go from a high point down to a low point, and you can't go from the low point back up to the high point. I don't know if that's true in this game, though. And if it is true in this game, then I have to have a point that goes down, so that way they can go from one place to that place, but then if I want them to go from that place back, I gotta build a staircase up here to a high point once again, to then zipline from here back over to here. Which, over here is really not that big of a deal. I can probably just do like a quick little staircase up here, and then zipline over here. Over here, though, I guess is a little bit more of a pain, because they gotta... I mean, they could come up here. I think that's the same level, though, so I don't know... Is it even the same level, or is it lower? I can't even tell. Look, we got 10 beavers! We got 10 beavers. They built this first. Why didn't you guys build everything else? Because they don't have planks. Because they don't have planks. Alright, well, lucky for me, we do have beavers for this. So let's do that. We can put this back up to at least 14 hours. What? 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 Let's go, drought over. We got people working in here? Because if they're not working in here, where are they working at? They got jobs. Got 9 of them with 9 jobs. Oh, we got more loggers. Did they just sit down? No. Where did they go? They just vanished that quick. They go back out here? Let's pause 1 on each of those. Perfect. I think we should cut that down. I'm not really sure what we'll do with that. Now the question is, where are we going to put our trees? I almost completely forgot about that. We do need to have our trees somewhere. Maybe we should just have them up here temporarily, because there is another geothermal field here, so eventually I'm probably going to have to put industry here, but until that point... Ooh. I wonder if maybe we shouldn't worry about it until we are struggling with water, because we're not struggling with water yet. We're doing fine on water. And what if I... We're definitely gonna have a couple more babies born, though. Then there's socializing. Okay, good. That means that they are, in fact, getting planks. Okay, cool. Do we got builders? We got one builder. That's fine. Awesome. Awesome. And what are these for? These are for maple syrup. We can't even do anything with maple syrup yet, so I just like to throw stuff down. Give them something to do, you know? Yeah. It's a shame we only got one over here. And look, I need to fix this over here. We're missing a couple of trees for one. And we need to fix those. They aren't even supposed to be pine. These are supposed to be oak. This one is meant to be pine, but it doesn't look like... What's over there? Oh, yeah, you can't plant anything under there because there's a little overhang. I didn't even know that they could do that. Alright, that's fine. Can't really hear much of the audio in the game, huh? You can't hear the music at all. There we go. Is that better? Is that too loud? I could probably just turn the music up. There you go. Just want to make sure you can hear some music. So you can jam out. Jamming. 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 You're not making babies quick enough, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I am not even gonna lie. Need more babies. Look, you can have a baby. You can have a baby. They did have a baby. Good job. We got so many houses. Oh, look. Oh, they built it. Yes. Yeah, we got plank storage here. Okay. We got 10 beavers now. 10 beavers! 10 beavers! Let's go gambling! I looked away for 1 second. You see how many babies just got born? They were like, you want more babies? I'll give you more babies. You go, beavers. You freaking go. I don't know why these two won't have a baby, though. Unless they just moved in there. We need those jobs filled. Filled. Maybe we could put the housing up here for now. We could do housing, and we can do storage up here. That's a good idea. Can I move this? Copy. What does that mean? To paste? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that means. Did I just move people around? Is that what I just did? No. I don't know what that does. But what I'm gonna do... I really would like a, some double lodges set up would be nice. Let's... No. Delete that path real quick. Oh, we are getting science. But we should do this first, shouldn't we? Yeah. I do want to invest in... 1K is crazy. Bad water source, 3 days? Where? Oh, okay, I see. And what happens when this opens? Why do we have to clean up the human's mess? Oh right, they're all dead. I mean, I don't blame you for being mad about it, I'm not gonna lie. So it's gonna come up this way, go into here. Interestingly, there's an aquifer over there as well. And then where's it gonna go? It's gonna fill up in here, too. Where's it gonna go? Uh-oh. That is gonna spill over at some point. I think that's what that means. Yeah, it's eventually gonna fill up, and it's gonna come out this way. And then it'll go... It'll go down here, it'll go this way. And luckily this dam is gonna block it, but... Yeah, I'm glad that they're building this now, actually. Because I am gonna need some beavers. This is the long way, but... I need them to come over here. And I'm gonna need them to dam it up, because I don't want water coming that way. I don't want bad water coming that way. I really need a levee, but I want that geothermal power first. But maybe I should do the levee first. We could just start with a dam and we can replace it eventually, because at the end of the day, it's fine if it's a dam, because the water flow, it's still going to block the water flow and it's going to go this way instead. And that's what I want, because I want it to go off the map, and instead of going this way, towards where my stuff is. And that's exactly what this problem is. They were supposed to come over here and build this, which I didn't even properly finish, I see. There we go. And honestly, this is a top priority, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, no, not that. That's not a top priority. That is. This is. And so is this. And I see there's some trees in my way. Just that. Just those two. Strip them of their life. They may have been timber born, but they're going to be timber gone in a moment. Anyway. I really don't want that. I don't really care for this to be built right now. And as much as those are cute, and they do give me some... Pause! Where are you? There's a bunch of carrots here. What are we doing? We need another person working in here, don't we? I got 5. We have just about enough beavers for all the jobs that we have, but I need another person in here. I absolutely need another person in here. There's just... And these guys are supposed to prioritize planting. Alright. Okay, we don't need 2 people in that anymore. We got plenty of water. We need food now. We're apparently significantly empty on food, which is crazy. Probably also because we've got a gatherer over here that's not doing anything. Okay, we got 2 people in there. We got a gatherer over there. We'll be getting up food in just a moment. Crazy cat, bro. Crazy cat. What are you doing? No, don't touch that. Just put the rubber face on the webcam. Long cat. Go ahead. Alright, let's turn it up a bit. Yeah, everybody's hungry despite there being so many crops over here. Nothing. We have no food. Please, please don't start dying of starvation. Please. I'm sorry. I mean, what do you expect from me? You got food right there. You're not even eating. Like, look at all of it. Look at all that food. How did you go through it that quick anyway? And look at all these potatoes. We need to start cooking potatoes too. Did that just take the gatherer? No, it didn't. Okay. It took this person over here. Wait. I don't know who it took. Took somebody from somewhere. Probably wasn't doing nothing anyway. They are getting this, but I'm pretty sure that bad water is already... Yeah. Ooh. And this is also bad water drain. Is this what humans use pipes for? Blech. Who's Pina? What else we got? There's aquifers down here too. It's not difficult to find when it's so loud. We got a drought approaching, which is fine because we got plenty of water. Now, it's a good thing we have such a large food industry, since we are upping our population a bunch. Look, we got 15 beavers now. I still got 3 jobs I need. It's a good thing we have such a large food source, because when we up our population like this, we're gonna need more food to keep up with them. We got that geothermal engine. Let's go! It's not even hard to build either. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. And we can actually just build... that, because I am gonna move the houses up here. For now, I guess they're just gonna be regular housing. Well, when you have a double lodge, it habits 6. So this is, you're getting the same amount out of this. Are you using less wood? No, you're using more wood. By doubling these instead of doing this. I don't have enough science for it though. Although we are, look, we got both scientists in! Let's go! And we got somebody grilling. So we're getting grilled potatoes. Fantastic. And we're getting berries again. We got a beaver who don't know what to do. That's crazy. And immediately. Wait. Stranded? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Now, how did you manage that? How'd you manage that? Because you're building it the wrong way? Because you're doing it wrong? Is that how you manage that? And now, I need somebody to build this to get you out. And you better hope that they come and get you before you die. And you are starving. How long has he been over here? I didn't realize that he was over here like this. Alright, well. Listen, I've set up for you to be saved, but I cannot guarantee that you will be. I cannot guarantee that they will get to you in time. We have the planks for it, so hopefully they come over here and they are prioritizing that specifically. You're lucky. Wait. Did he just put that in there? He is putting it in here. He is not prioritizing that guy at all. He just walks over, sup. What's his name? What's up, Colo Vugs? Oh, you stuck up there? Shame. What a shame. I'm just gonna go build this other thing over here instead of building the thing that's gonna save you. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. You don't need those stairs, right? Nah. Nah, you don't need those. You'll be alright, right? You good? Can I pass you some bread? No. Look, he's already 49. He's probably gonna die of old age before he dies of starvation anyway. You'll be alright. I think I'm gonna have to lower these, though. I'm gonna have to lower these just so they work on this first. Drought started! Ooh, 7-day drought. That's longer. Pause. Continue. Okay, there we go. I've decided to spare you. Why do I have a... Is he considered homeless? Is that what it is? Because he's stuck over there, he's homeless right now? Is that what it... It says he has shelter, so who's homeless? Lodging. It doesn't tell me who's homeless. I'm not even gonna lie. And now he's thirsty too. Guys, come on. Build it! You have all the materials in it! You guys are so mean! You're like torturing him at this point! They didn't do it. Wow. We're turning those work orders back up to 16. For that. You get punished for that. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it was my fault, not gonna lie. Maybe it was my fault that they weren't breeding, because I immediately turned the hours up to 18, and if they have less hours for socializing... I also never built a campfire at first. I think they need that for socialization as well. Having 18-hour workdays and no socialization, that might have been why they weren't breeding, to be honest. Maybe that's my fault. That's my fault, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, can we get back to this now? Do I need to, like... I mean, there's no way somebody's gonna get stuck there again. They could. They could end up getting stuck up here again. If they build this, and then they bring the materials, or they come up here to build the stairs, and they build it from back here, that's exactly how they can get stuck. That's probably why I should be using double and triple platforms, because they won't be able to get stuck like that. Come collect this, guys. It's free materials. Disintegrates in 14.5 days. Come on. Hurry up! Hurry up! I say as they're sleeping. I say as it's the middle of the night. God has no use for sleep. I am not allotted the luxury of rest. Please, I just beg of you, don't get stuck again. Please. I beg you. We got the same amount of beavers as we got jobs available, but I definitely will need more, homes, won't I? Okay, well, let me get back to this. You wanna come up? Hi! We definitely do need more homes. These are oak trees, so I definitely do want to have a lumberjack up here to collect these. I do not want to destroy these. And then we cut them down. And then we cut them down. Reach an average well-being of 10. Let's go. Let's go. Do I need this many lumberjacks, lumber mills? No. I definitely don't. Oh, we're getting dandelions now. Uh-oh. Well, actually, no, you know what? That's fine. They can store them... They can store them in... They can only gather one thing at a time. Which is crazy, because I told them to... Can they only gather one thing at a time? Or because there's no berries, they can't... We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to let that one wait, because, I think that they can, in fact, gather multiple things at a time. It's just that when they get to 20 dandelions, they're not going to be able to collect any more dandelions. But that was my point, is that that's okay. Because we don't need dandelions yet. We aren't worried about bad tides or infected beavers yet, so we don't need to fret about healing people yet. So the big project over here, let's continue working on this over here. When we get... And then there'll be one there. Now, how do we get up there, you might be asking. We will get up there like this. And I did put that there, and I really don't need that there. To be honest with you, I don't know why I put this here. There we go. Wait! Do I? Nah. Do I? No. But do I, though? If I do keep this here, and this is gonna get destroyed. That's gonna get destroyed eventually. We can do a stair here, a stair here, a stair here. Or a stair here, a stair here, a platform here. That way they can come and go up here, and we're gonna have some rooftop stuff up here. We also could access, we could put stuff up here too. I don't know if we're gonna put more housing up there. We could expand more housing up there. But first, we're gonna need more well-being stuff. And we could do that with this here. I could rotate it. Can I? No, I can't rotate it. I don't want it this way, so we're gonna have it like this. And we could fit 2 up here, but then I'm gonna have to reroute all of the stairs, so we're not gonna do that. And these don't work well enough for that, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Because we can worry about that another time. I want to get benches, because I want to see these beavers sitting on my dang benches. For now, we put that there. Drought has ended. Let's go. Oh my god, we almost ran out. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Remember when I said, we have plenty of water for how many beavers we have, for the droughts that we're having? Well, that might already be a problem soon. Look at all the carrots we have. Alright, good. We really do need to, stock up. And I really would like to unlock this large warehouse. And I can, but do I want to unlock something else first, is the question. I have a few things I want to unlock, actually. I could, even I could save up for an observatory. I could have an observatory over here. It'll be powered. And then I wouldn't even have to worry about anything ever again as far as, science. I don't have to worry about science ever again. Where should I have it? Like, right here? It's connected to the power, right? Yeah, it's connected to the power. So we can have it right here. We can have other power. That's why I gotta move the houses, because this power is gonna be here. And I'm also going to move the grills up here, and we're gonna move all the storage up here. So maybe we do unlock... No. No, I lied. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Maybe we'll try and save up for the observatory, because if I get the observatory, I could just have one. It'll produce 10 science every 0.75 hours, so every 45 minutes? 45 seconds. In-game. 45 seconds. Every 45 seconds it'll produce 10 science. Now, I believe you need 4 beavers working it. At least it's only 200 HP, but this is only giving me 400 HP. Which means we invest in a battery after that. Because it'll store the power that this is not using. Or we put another one over here. Put another geothermal engine here. And the higher we build up that battery, the more power it'll save. Not only the higher, but also the lower it can go. Because we could even just like dynamite out, have like 2 batteries up here. Watch this, you would have battery here, have a wire coming out here, up here, and then dynamite these 2 blocks out as deep as you can. And then that would be quite a bit of power. And that's not even mentioning if I also build it up on like double platforms. And then it'll go down. Quite a bit of power. How does the power work again? It doesn't tell me how much power it can store. That's kind of a long ways off, though. We don't even have metal scrappers yet. We don't even have metal. We do have a, scrap heap over here that we could start gathering metal from. Probably right now, even, I'll bet. No, I have to unlock it. But that's fine, because I'm not worried about it right now. Focus on one thing at a time. What are you rushing me for? Let me see, yeah, how are we doing over here? And then they gotta destroy that. then they'll come over here and they'll build that. Because look, it's contaminating the land. I do need them to come over here and also build a dam over here. Look, they haven't even done this yet. Get that also built because we do need that done. Put that back up to 3. Okay. We've hit our max. We're gonna have 20 beavers as our max. And I still have 3 jobs available, and I still have a bunch of stuff I don't even have unpaused yet. We're doing great on food. Water is definitely a problem. We're not pumping enough water. Do I have haulers? I do need a lot more beavers because I need some haulers. Haulers will make this quicker. Which is why I'm gonna need them to start building this soon, but technically not yet. And then after, how many houses are these? How many? We got 6, 6, 6. 6 times 3, 18. 6, 6, 6, 18. 18 plus 18 is 36. 36 beavers we will have with just this. You don't even need to be in here anymore. Not even gonna lie. You don't need to be there ever again, actually. Oh, you know what I probably should get? I should probably get a bigger water tank. I think that we can invest in that. It's not much anyway. Wait. We need gears! I'm sorry. We need gears. We need gears. Oh, mamma mia. I forgot about wind power. Build a dam! That's the first dam that we built. Which one? Which one? This one. Oh, heck yeah. It died. It would be faster if we went up that way, huh? That's what I should have done. And we're gonna need that there anyway. Oh. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. That'll be a little bit of a quicker route. It's a little bit closer. This was gonna that needed to be there either way, but this also needed to be there anyway. Though I do need a better... Do I need a better connection to it? Ancient aquifer drill. Building needs power to operate. Connect it to a generator. Really? That's all it needs is power? And it's only 200? 200 HP for it? How much water does it produce, though? Human's last-ditch attempt to recover what was lost. You heard? If y'all don't knock it the heck off, if you don't knock it the frick off, if you don't knock it the feck off, and we don't start working on renewable energy right feckin' now, we're cooked, chat. This is gonna be us. Well, no, it's not gonna be us because we're dead. But this is gonna be our world. And it's just gonna be beavers left. Because beavers are animals that know a thing or two about water. And water is the life source of all things. You are dead if you don't got water. You're cooked. There's only one water. Only one water. Water only exists one. Understand? That means no water, no life, no you. You're cooked. Alright? I let you know now. Oh, we got another one over here. Where's this one gonna go? This way. This way. This way. Oh. It's gonna go nowhere. Oh, okay, it can come off here. So this whole area is gonna be filled. So this, eventually, will be an industrial, just straight industrial, because we're gonna be able to collect a ton of bad water over here, because we are going to need a ton of bad water at some point. I don't know exactly what we're, like, going for as far as, like, endgame results. Like, I don't know what my goal is here. I'm just surviving for right now. I don't really know, let me save real quick, by the way. Oh, we actually hit our mark. Why don't I see... Why is it cut off right now? Oh, because Steam wants to tell me something. That's old. What? We're actually, we hit our mark for the day. So, I'm glad. Is she watching? She's not watching. There's no way. 'Cause she's not in my chat. How does she know it's been an hour? I'm glad she did, because I didn't, Okay. Okay, we hit our time limit for today. So today's episode, actually, it's funny I saved it right now because we're actually done. Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you subscribe and like and leave me a comment to let me know what you thought, and to make sure you catch the next video. Timberborn doesn't really have a specific schedule for posting. I'm catching up on my posting. I'm kind of getting used to my posting schedule right now, so, you know, just keep an eye out on my, YouTube channel for the next episode. This is episode 3, so, right? Yeah, this is episode 3. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.